So in this video, we want to talk about relationship weight gain. We all know that nice, lovely feeling of being newly in love or newly married or newly engaged. The birds sing louder, food tastes better. Love songs just make more sense. I mean, they make more sense. They talk to you more. But another side effect of being in a relationship is actually weight gain. And that's what we want to talk about. Let's get into the video. Welcome back. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers. If you're a newcomer, feel at home. Take a look around my channel. I have a lot more content that you're going to find really helpful. And do me a favor and click the subscribe button down below. Also click the notification bell. You know that bell that's right beside the subscribe button? It's going to let you know every time that I upload new content so you stay up to date with what I am serving here on my channel. Okay. So we're talking about relationship weight gain. I never really believed in this until I got married. Like I never suffered from relationship weight gain. But when I got married, that's actually the first time that I actually felt like I needed to join a gym. Before that, it was just like, nah, I had it all under control. But we want to talk about the reasons why it tends to happen. This is actually... Some studies have actually been done that actually show that people do tend to gain weight either when they're newly married or in new relationships or newly engaged. You know, that honeymoon phase. So let's explore that. The number one reason why you may be gaining weight in a new relationship or in a new marriage is you've abandoned your personal wellness routine. Before, you used to maybe pack your own lunch to work. You used to cook for your own self when you go home. But when you're in a relationship, let's be honest, you're eating out more. You're going to restaurants. There's nothing that, at least for me, there's nothing more fun than discovering like new food. If you're a foodie like me, new restaurants with your loved one. And just having some good conversations and googly eyes and stuff like that over a good meal. And most of these high quality cuisine, most of the cuisine and all those expensive meals, they have a lot of butter, a lot of fat. If you've ever had like fish cooked in a restaurant, they use a lot of butter. If you ever had beef, they use a lot of butter to cook steaks and olive oil. If you've ever watched Gordon Ramsay or Jamie Oliver, they use a lot of butter. They use a lot of olive oil in their cooking. So if you want to go to those high-end restaurants, you're definitely going to be eating more. And let's be serious. The desserts that you eat when you're newly married, newly in love, you know, there's nothing more romantic than sharing a good dessert. Like for me and my husband, it was this delicious cheesecake from the Radisson Blu. Oh my God, it was the best. But to be honest, it's not really good in the long run. The second reason why you may gain weight when you get into a new relationship is you may pick up on your partner's bad eating habits. For me, I remember when I never used to be able to eat sweet stuff. The first time that my husband got Haagen-Dazs ice cream for me, I was like, ugh, I mean, it's too sweet. But now I can have like 2 or 3 pints of those things in a day if I wanted to. Really, if I really wanted to let myself go. Because he's like more of a sweets person. Like he loves sweets, you know, being a Southern guy. Definitely he loves sweet stuff. For me, it wasn't really my thing. And I think what he picked up from me is eating bigger portions. Because when I met my husband, he would just eat like little small, you know, portions throughout the day. But when it comes to certain things, I've seen that his portion size is actually increasing, just like me, being the African girl that I am. Because for us over here, you would rather have a big meal and fewer meals, you know, throughout the day. But he was more a small meal and frequent eater. But I noticed that he was also getting into the portions like I was. You kind of will rub off bad habits on each other, which will lead you to gain weight. The next point doesn't really apply to me because I don't drink, but I don't want to discriminate. Maybe you drink, but you're having more alcohol on dates. We all know that most couples, when they go on dates, they order wines, they try different cocktails and stuff like that. So More alcohol. You know, there are a lot of calories in alcohol, so you may be just drinking more, especially if you're seeing each other every day and going out on dates every night after work. You are definitely consuming a lot more alcohol and you are consuming more calories. Another reason why you may be gaining weight in your new relationship is you're just hanging out more and your fitness routine has gone out the window, if you know what I mean. To be honest, fitness and health and whatever takes a lot of self-love and just self-involvement. So when you are in a new relationship, you tend to just want to be with that person. Or if you're newly married, you just want to do stuff with your new husband or your new wife. You're not really paying attention to yourself anymore, because before you were in a relationship or before you were married, what you were doing was you were taking care of yourself. You had more love, you were more selfish. But when you are in a relationship, you start really trying to please your partner more, trying to do, oh, what can I get? What can I cook my husband? What can I get my wife? What date can I plan this week? So you're really not focusing more on your health like you did before you got married. So that may be the reason. Another reason why you may be gaining weight in your new relationship or in a new marriage, you might not really know this, but sleep is really important when it comes to weight loss. And if you don't sleep enough, you may gain weight. It may actually be a contributing factor to your weight gain. So let's say you're sharing a bed. When you start sharing a bed with your partner, it depends. If they have bad sleeping habits like snoring, and you're not used to sleeping with somebody next to somebody who snores, your sleep may suffer. Or maybe they're a restless sleeper, or sometimes if you have someone like my husband functions more in the early hours of the morning, around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So he gets his laptop, he starts working in the middle of the night, and there's just lights all over the room. And I like to sleep in a dark room. So that kind of disturbs me a little bit, but now I'm used to it. But when we first got together, that really disturbed me. Also snoring, but for me, thank God, I grew up, my dad he would just be sawing wood, okay? Sawing wood in his sleep. So I was kind of used to being married to somebody who snores. But if you're married or in a relationship with someone who has habits that you're not used to yet, your sleep may suffer. So let's get to what you can do. What you can do is get your head back in the game. I know when you're in love, what you do, you're thinking with your heart more. You're just like thinking with your feelings, those butterflies, what you're feeling. But try to engage and involve your brain more and say, okay, I know I enjoy being with this person, but let me really get back to my healthy eating and my, let's say, gym or workout regimen, whatever you had. Another thing that you can do is maybe whip up something healthy for date night. That way you're still doing what you love with your husband, with your wife, with your boyfriend, with your fiance, whatever it is. And you just say, hey, let me cook today, or can you cook today? And then we'll have a romantic date night at your house, or we'll have a romantic date night in at the house, and we don't have to go and eat all this calorie-laden stuff in restaurants. What you can also do is make also like a gym date night. I remember after some years, my husband and I started doing this. We would go to the gym together. We would actually walk to the gym together, and he would be on that side, I would be on that side. Afterwards, we just would reconvene and walk back home. And it was actually a really nice time for us to have really good quality time and talk about our goals and dreams. So we still managed to get that in anyway. Also, if you're a foodie like me, to still enjoy restaurants and stuff like that and eating out, you can still go and eat out, but maybe choose a restaurant with healthier options. Or when you get to a restaurant, just say, hey, if you bring me my salad, bring me my dressing on the side. Or is there anything low calorie that you have on the menu, so you can still enjoy good food? And, you know, if you're drinking like a soda, maybe you can request like a sugar-free soda, so you can still have that good time, be out with your loved one, but not go overboard when it comes to calories. Another thing maybe you can make, if your partner is just not into healthy eating, you can make suggestions in a healthy, loving way of what they can eat instead of what they eat, what their diet consists of. So I think relationship weight gain, I think it's inevitable, but after some time, maybe a month or two, you have to get a grip. You have to get your weight under control. Anyway, blank dieters, that's all I have for you in this video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Till the next video. Bye.